guys, and welcome back to Spoony Life Lover. I'm really sorry about my attire and my appearance, but I'm not very well at the moment, and I just wanted to get this video filmed. Also, forgive me if I do get out of breath and I reach for a drink. As I said, I have got a heart problem, and if you're a regular watcher of my vlogs, you will understand this, that I do get out of breath easily and that I get a dry mouth from all the medication I take. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, this is my top 5 books that I read over the summer of 2018 that really tickled my fancy. And you know I'm a massive bookworm, a bit of a book nerd, and these really got me going, got thy juices flowing, and really enjoyed them. So I thought I'd share them with you in case you're in the market for a good book. They are all what I would call psychological thrillers, or yeah, sort of like a bit of a, not crime, a mystical kind of thing, but they are all highly worth a read. And I never used to like these kind of books. I was very much a saga reader and never thought that I would enjoy this kind of book at all until I read Laura Marshall's Friend Request, which was like the biggest book of one of the seasons 2017, and it changed my opinion. It got me hooked. I wanted to read and read and read and read and read until I couldn't read anymore, because it was just so intriguing how these people write these books and just do this to you. I have no idea. So if you don't read psychological thrillers, just buy one and try one. Just buy one and try one and just see how you get on. If you don't get on with it, even if you buy it from a charity shop, you haven't lost much, or like Amazon or somewhere or eBay, just buy one and see how you get on with it, because I never thought I'd like it, but I love it. I also like, as you can see up there probably, Peter May. He's amazing. He writes like DCI Banks. No, what am I talking about? The DCI Roy Grace. He is amazing. If you're more into sort of like your crime novels, they're amazing as well. So whatever, just give them a go, because they are amazing. Okay, amazing. Just try it. Sorry guys, just had to get a bit more comfortable. I've had to put the fan on because I'm a little bit hot, but I don't want to take this off because I have really saggy arms, and you know, I've already subjected to some of you that in my vlog, so yeah. Anyway, so the first one I'm going to start with is an author that my mum actually kind of said to me. I've been starting to read this on my phone because I got my mum into these as well. She was a big saga reader as well. She said, I've started to read this on my phone. Can you order it for me on Amazon? It's been really good. And I was like, yep, sure, no problem. Ordered her a second-hand one. It arrived, I read the back of it, and I was like, look, I've nearly finished my book. She'd just started one. I was like, can I read this first? She was like, yep, no problem. We often do that. So I started this first, and this one is called Local Girl Missing by Claire Douglas. And she also wrote The Sisters, which it says on the front there. I will read the back of each of these two, so this might be a bit of a long video, so grab yourself a drink, pause it now if you need to go and grab yourself a drink, have a wee, all of that jazz. So this one, Every Town Has Its Secret, Claire Douglas, compelling with a brilliant twist. 20 years ago, 21-year-old Sophie Collier vanishes one night. She leaves nothing behind but a trainer on the old pier and a hole in the heart of her best friend Francesca. Now, a body has been found, and Francesca is drawn back to the seaside town she tried to forget. Perhaps the truth of what happened to Sophie will finally come out. Yet Francesca is beginning to wish she hadn't returned. The people she remembered have become strangers, and everybody seems to have something to hide. What are they not telling her, and why? Someone knows the truth about that night 20 years ago, but finding out could cost Francesca everything she holds dear, her family, her sanity, and even her life. So it sounds really good, and it was amazing. It was so good. This book is divided into the two girls, so Frankie, Francesca, and Sophie, and it goes between now, as in that Francesca's gone back to this seaside town to try and find out what's happened to Sophie, and back to the night that Sophie died, and back to the past. So it's quite, you have to really concentrate, but it has got an amazing twist. This, where it says compelling with a brilliant twist, is, it says up there, compelling with a brilliant twist. That is so true. This one will get you like, what? Oh, what happened? Like, it is really good. So that's Local Girl Missing by Claire Douglas. She has also written The Sisters, which I've read, and she has got Last Seen Alive and Do Not Disturb, which I have Last Seen Alive and Do Not Disturb on my prize collection of books along there. So I have those two to read, but I have read The Sisters, and that was very good as well. So check that one out. The next one is slightly different. This is by Peter James. Probably heard of Peter James. He writes the DCI Roy Grace novels. Very, very good, best-selling, author. Does standalone novels as well. I would highly recommend The House on Cold Hill if you like a bit of a ghost story. Will have you shitting your pants. Literally, it's amazing. So Peter James, check him out. He's written so many books. Yeah, there we go. So many books. So many. So there's bound to be one there that you will like, but this is a re-release. So he first published this in 1990, and it is called Sweetheart. So just this cover, this little house, anything with houses on, don't know why, just gets me going. But this house, and it just got me, this dark clouds rolling in, like that, just really enticed me. So this one says, Charlie has a strange feeling when she sees the idyllic mill house with its cluster of outbuildings, the lake and the swirling mill stream, a powerful sense of recognition, as if she's been here before, except she knows she hasn't. After Charlie and her husband Tom move into Elmwood Mill, sinister memories start to haunt her. As memories become increasingly vivid and terrifying, Charlie starts to feel afraid. Charlie is persuaded to undergo hypnosis, but in searching for the answer, she needs to go deep into her past, a place where secrets were safely buried, until now. It's a bit like a regression. She goes back into a previous life, and it kind of, and it's so good. It is so good. Highly recommend that. Devoured that. You can tell it's quite an old book because of the style of font, like how he has literally just put a new cover on it and just re-released it, which I thought was really authentic and nice to see. The fact that he hadn't like modernised it too much and changed anything, and it just says on the front there, it just says with a new introduction from the author, which was really nice to read. The introduction from Peter James himself, like a foreword, which was really nice to read about how he's most asked questions and things like that. So that was really interesting to read. So highly recommend that one. It's got really good reviews as well. The next two are by the same author. Now I stumbled across, this was in one of my book hauls, this book. When like you buy something on Amazon or eBay and they send you an email saying you might like this, basically a way to make you spend more money. Well, I got one of those and I opened it and I came across this book and I was like, thanks eBay, gonna have to buy that, because of the title and the fact that it's got a house on the front. So this is by Cass Green. She's one of my favourites. In a Cottage in a Wood, and as you can tell, that cover just grabbed me straight away. And it says up the top, her dream home will become her worst nightmare. So yeah, that kind of got me going. Yeah, basically the cover just drew me in, and I thought, okay, it was like £1. It's a second-hand book. It's like £1.90 or something like that. I thought, okay, if I don't like it, no big deal. But this one was a big favourite. big favourite. If you read any of these, I would probably go for this one, to be honest. Yeah. A strange encounter. Neve comes across a troubled woman called Isabel on Waterloo Bridge late one night. Isabel forces a parcel into Neve's hand. Sorry guys, bear with me. Battery's a bit low. Forces a parcel into Neve's hand and jumps to her death in the icy Thames below. An unexpected gift. 2 weeks later, Neve's wreck of a life in London collapses. An unexpected lifeline falls into her lap. A charming cottage in Cornwall left to her by Isabel, the woman on the bridge. The solution to all her problems. A twisted secret. But when Neve arrives alone in the dark woods late one night, she finds a sinister-looking bungalow with bars across its windows, and her dream home quickly becomes her worst nightmare. A house hiding a twisted secret that will change her life forever. Yeah, highly, highly worth a read, and it has got very good twist again, a very good twist at the end. So really, really enjoyed that one. Give that one a go. And then this is actually, so I did these round the wrong way, didn't I? Cass Green, this is her second book. This is her first book. So this is the first one that she wrote, which I'm going to talk about now. This is the second book. So again, Cass Green, The Woman Next Door. This was very good too. 2 women, 2 dark secrets, the almost perfect murder. So this one had me gripped from the first page, was one of the reviews. Everyone needs good neighbours. That got me saying, neighbours. That just straight away, as soon as I read that. Melissa and Hester have lived next door to each other for years. When Melissa's daughter was younger, Hester was almost like a grandmother to her, but recently they haven't been so close. Hester plans to change that. It's obvious to her that despite Melissa's outwardly glamorous and successful life, she needs Hester's help. But taking help from Hester might not be such a good idea for a woman with as many secrets as Melissa. This was very good as well. This had me like turning the pages. This is very good. This is again split between Hester and it's in 3 parts or 4 parts, and Melissa. So the chapters are Melissa, Hester, Hester, Melissa. Like they're just 2 different. So you get 2 different points of view, which I really like the way she writes, because she does that a lot. I've just bought her new one, Don't You Cry, and that, I think it's Don't You Cry. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Don't You Cry. It came out last week. That's the same. It's split into the characters, and I really like the way she writes that. I find it really grips me, so I really like the way she writes that. So check out Cass Green if you haven't heard of her. Like, give her a Amazon search or something. She's very, very good. And then the last one I bought from Asda is by Heidi Perks. Never heard of her before. It's just a one-off. A Missing Girl, 2 Sides, 1 Truth. Now You See Her. This had some amazing reviews. Amazing reviews. So when I looked at this book, I just thought it just had some incredible reviews. So I thought, right, I'm going to give this a go. So this is She Was Your Responsibility and Now She's Missing. Charlotte is looking after her best friend's daughter the day she disappears. She thought the little girl was playing with her own children. She swears she only took her eyes off of her for a second. Devastated, Harriet can no longer bear to see Charlotte, but no one could expect her to trust her friend again. Only she needs to, because 2 weeks later, Harriet and Charlotte are both being questioned separately by the police, and secrets are about to surface. Someone is hiding the truth about what really happened to Alice. This was really, really good. Very, very, very good. Very good twist at the end. Would not have expected that at all. Like, not have expected that. One of the best books I've read. Completely. Just in total. So Heidi Perks, Now You See Her, and like you can see, I paid £5 for this hardback book at Asda. Laura Marshall, that wrote Friend Request, a gripping tale of friendship and deceit where nothing is as it seems. So yeah, a lot of people really, really liked this book, and I was one of them. I'll read you a couple of the reviews. If I can get the page open. I devoured this book in under 24 hours. An absolute excellent suspense novel that left me feeling unsettled right to the very large page. This is one of the most chilling psychological thrillers I have ever read, and I've read quite a few. So, and it was. So, yeah, if you're looking for a really good one, this one is good too. So there you go, guys. That's my top 5 summer reads of 2018. Hope I've sort of got your juices flowing with some books there, get you into reading if you're not a big reader. If you've stumbled across this video, just give it a go. Just, you know, like I say, second-hand bookshop, Amazon, eBay, charity shop, just go in and pick one up and see how you get on with it. You never know, you might really enjoy it, and give one of those 5 a go, because they are really worth a read. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like, leave a friendly comment and subscribe, and check out this channel for more vlogs and more book videos in the future, and I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.